Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete. Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre und das.
Fine. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you hear me now? Okay. If we could hear me, I'm gonna. Do you want to head over to the next room? Check it out. Yeah. Hey, I am the Game Collector, and this is Second Opinion Games from my 10,000 Cave live stream. And yes, I was experiencing horrible technical issues. I'm hoping to get my camera to work a little bit better in the future. You can hear me? Okay, you can turn that down. Okay, so, and to start things off, it's time to play a little bit of Nintendo Wii. Let me know in the chat if everything's working okay now. And then we will talk about some video games and what I've learned through my time playing games on the on YouTube for 10,000. First of all, I want to say I don't think this is working at all. Oh no! I believe Rondo of Blood. It didn't let you skip the opening cutscene when you first do anything. So it was much later that they let you go in and stuff. So we're just going to start from fresh, because why the heck not? Boom, boom, boom. Now, I've done this game quite a bit, so hopefully I'm not absolutely terrible at playing this. And then later I'm going to switch up to some other Wii games. I'm working on a Wii video right now. Actually, a Wii/Wii U video. So hopefully everything comes out across pretty well. Also, if this live stream goes well, that means I could open up the door for live streaming Atari Jaguar games, which is what everyone wants to see, because it's not something that's regularly done. I have the mic in front of me. If that's okay for audio, I think we're okay. And then hopefully we are good. So here we're showing a little bit of the backstory of the game, where you get to see Richter Belmont looking like a stud. His girlfriend's been captured. So has his girlfriend's little sister and a couple of other maidens in the castle. Probably not going to just stream this game here. Probably going to do some other ones too. So, doing good. Let's get into this. This game, you don't have a 8-directional whip like you did with Super Castlevania. Richter has a couple of other tricks up his sleeve, but knowing how to use them is the most important part of this game. The prologue's pretty cool. Death will show up. He'll say a bunch of crap, and he'll want to kill you. I actually have this game, multiple versions of it. For example, I have it on the TurboGrafx 16 system. It's a Super CD game. I have it on the PSP. But one of the more interesting things, I have it on the TurboGrafx 16 with the English patch as well as I have it with the original Japanese. Even though the opening cutscene was done in German, because, you know, they want to keep it really cool. I absolutely love the backgrounds in this game. We have picked up our sub-weapon, which is knife, and the sub-weapon, the axe, is better. The best sub-weapon in this game by far is the Holy Water, and you're going to need it to kill some of the enemies later on in the game. So, yeah, this is a freaking beautiful game. Ooh. Okay, I got hit. It's okay. There's some health coming up. It's okay. And we're gonna see. Here's a branching path. You could actually smash that wall away, and you could have a whole nother path in this game, or don't. Just take the traditional path. See, when you fall down pits in this game, it usually doesn't lead to your death. It just leads to another branching path.
Our game shut off.
Our game shut off?
On stream, yes.
Oh, my goodness. So, more technical problems await us, and we're doing that now. As I'm just destroying the entire game without taking another hit ever again. Oh. Well, now we're back in action. Just in time for the first boss fight. First boss fight is this dragon. I think it's cool how you actually see the characters you're going to fight before you see the characters you're going to fight. This dragon's now in the background. The axe is the best weapon to have for this boss. Because you can only get he's diving after you. You'll probably try and breathe. Yeah, I hate it. It's weird. Because he is a piece of oak. And that's simple. Anyone in the chat? We have a couple people? Well, you gotta read them off to me. I do. You gotta get the back button. I do. I love the game. I hate the game. The only thing about my copy is the cover art is scraped away, so I put a reproduction label on. I know that affects the value, but I really don't care because I don't ever plan on selling that game. So, yeah. I picked up the knife here because sometimes these birds are hard to see, and the knife actually helps you kill some of these. It helps you keep a little bit of a distance. If you let them get close to you, they will wreck you. Matter of fact, I think I got a pretty good price for my Dracula X. I think it was... it was $125, which at the time was a steal. Even though when I was a kid, I tried to get it slowly $50, and it never dropped in price ever. Very frustrating. We'll take the high road. In the first Castlevania game, trying to even get on and off the stairs caused like every kid to have massive emotional trauma. Like it was a thing. Eyeball. I usually don't like keeping him alive because once there's two of them on screen, bad stuff's going on. Okay, much rather have the holy water. But I can use my holy water, which is my item crash, to just destroy everything on the screen. And it was mildly necessary there. Also, 10,000 subscribers. Guess how much money that makes you in YouTube land. If anyone knows that could possibly be watching this really technically produced poor thing, let me know. Oh yeah, here there should be a key coming up if you want to save Maria. We're gonna need that. Oh, I missed a key. Maria's not being saved today. This guy is, he'll chase you down until he dies, which is pretty uneventful. If I was playing for pleasure, I would have stopped and reset this level. Because Maria is the best character in the game. You should always try and save her. She will change everything. So like, if you would have picked up that key sub-weapon, you would take it to the end of this, and you would see a scene that when it's being played in another language, it actually sounds kind of creepy. You would use the key right there, you would save Maria, and then she becomes a playable character. I'm not really doing that right now. Okay, so let's go on to boss battle number 2. And we will see what's going on today. First up, we gotta stock up on some parts. We have our holy water, so the item crash is gonna be pretty epic. And we're fighting a werewolf man. And we will see some 16-bit junk. Because the werewolf turns back to human before he dies, and he is butt naked. So this is gonna completely demonetize my stream now, because the world is not ready for 16-bit junk. Showing why. Let's see. Pretty good. Oh, I'm gonna die a few times trying to. See that last death lunge there? He would actually have killed me. Oh no, it's actually censored a little bit. Okay, so he was wearing underwear. That's a shame. I know how everyone wanted to see that after we did that. And you end it with the backflip. Incredible. And anything else going on other than Henry Entertainment System today?
No, everybody's just talking about the technical difficulties.
Much technical difficulties, I know. Okay, so this is actually why you need the holy water. Oh, shoot. Because these guys are the worst. They can block your whip, which is terrible. They can hit you from above, which is terrible. Again, I'm trying to look at the screen and not play the game. They can do a forward jab, a slash, and they're just the worst. So trying to figure out how to kill them is very important to this game. And there's a quick way to get away from them, too, because you're going to want to do that. Oh, they can block projectile weapons, most projectile weapons, not your whip. I know behind that wall was something. I don't really care right now. Because I feel like I'm good enough that I do not need
Henry Entertainment System says the game looks really polished.
It is. This is probably the best Castlevania game. Everything's thought out. Deaths don't kill you. Or falling doesn't kill you. It's just a beautiful game from start to finish. We're not going to play through the whole game, because we're probably going to be online for about an hour. Things need to get done today, and I would like to learn how to set this up 100% on my own, even though that's probably not the best, most feasible thing right now. We're probably coming up on another branching path as well, other than falling. This cross is pretty cool, because you could actually hit this thing out of it, and you can get the stopwatch, which is one of the best weapons in the game. But I have the holy water. I don't really need a stopwatch. I just took a couple unnecessary hits as well. There might be some food coming up, so we're okay. These little gremlins are going to attack us. They are a pain in the butt. Maybe... That's a cool sub-weapon. Obviously, did a great job on the gremlins. But my holy water's still the best. Oh no. So, yeah, these Medusa heads will send you to an alternate path real fast. Oh, I died! It's been a long time since I played this game. But now that I lost my holy water, I'll probably keep that musical note sub-weapon. Just because of how useful it is at killing some of these freaking little hunchbacks that continuously try to wreck me. Pretty effective at killing everything on the screen. Now, one of the best things about this game is the fact that Richter can do a backflip, and knowing when to use the backflip. Shit. I did not want to do that. Is one of the key points to the game. Okay, so that means we're not going to save Maiden number 2, and I just went the wrong direction in this game. Because not only is the branching paths here, but you could also get turned around. Also, I think there's another Maiden that I can't save because you actually have to be playing as Maria. Which means the only one I can save left is my main girlfriend.
Henry Chemist asks, what's your opinion on Simon's Quest?
I think it's very bad. It's just poorly designed. If the game made sense, it would be one thing. Normally I like the axe here. I'm probably gonna die again. Oh, well, okay, so one of the coolest parts about this game is the attention to detail. And the fact that when there's lanterns, that when you destroy them, the moths that are drawn to the lanterns have no place to go. That is pretty cool. So this is one of those levels that you should learn how to use your backflip. Because if you use it a lot of places, well, normally I get up there. But no. If you know how to use your backflip, you can get out of a situation real fast, dodge enemies, and it's very necessary. But it's pretty good. We're going to go into a little bit more arcadey game maybe after this next.
It says, I was playing at the part near the beginning with water and somehow got saved from falling in by knockback.
Yeah, see, the fact that deaths don't kill you makes the game far more enjoyable. And it just makes it a heck of a lot of fun. Okay, holy water again, even though I don't have enough for the item crash. And I forget what enemy I'm going to fight next. Probably the bull guy. Okay, so holy water actually hurts this guy. If you have like the cross or the knife, he just deflects it right back. I'm actually making this game look easy. It's much harder than this. So if you have Maria Renard, she could actually dive underneath this and go someplace else. But as Richter, well, we can't crawl through little tight spaces. So we're just going to have to keep on going. Okay, so this is before we get to the boss. I'm going to keep the whole of my holy water, I think.
He says, Bloody Tears also came from Simon's Quest.
Gotta get some full health. Yeah, but it was probably done best on the Super Nintendo. The arrangements and music is better. This guy, big mystery. Why is he here? He's dead. He's just sitting, chilling. And he is there to do absolutely nothing other than to add to the awesome experience. Because look, if I touch him, he'll just disintegrate in ash. It's so cool. They thought of even the tiniest little things. Maria's character, every once in a while, her eyes are like 1 pixel, and she will blink every once in a while. So, like, they really put some attention to detail into this game. Okay, so we're going to have to use the backflip if we're going to get through this. This is the Minotaur, and he is going to come at us hard and try to wreck our world. Ooh. Oh. Oh. He's a tough boss battle. I want to kill him before we go on to our next game. And I don't know if I'll be able to. Let's get the cross this time. We'll kill poor Yorick here. I think that's what everyone calls him. Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. Okay, let's do this. Definitely taking out this guy this time around. I'm not going to play around. He doesn't play around either. He even... So many times I have died with his last death throw. Like, he is literally a boss that would... Even after he dies, he knows he's going to lose, and he will try to take you out. Oh, he turned me a stone. I survived. Barely. I think this is going to be one of those times. I turned the wrong way. Okay, yeah, like I said, this is a really hard game. It's hard when you're not trying to live stream and talk while you play. But the fact that you're trying to play and do this makes it so much harder. But it's okay. We're gonna wreck him. He doesn't stand a chance this time. And then we'll switch to another WiiWare game because I decided playing the Wii is really important today.
The entertainment system asks, where did the sheep come from?
Ah, that's a very good question. So there's a game called Defender 2000 on the Atari Jaguar, and one of the things you could do is play as a sheep. And I really like that. And it was really just sort of then a joke that just kept on persisting, because I like beating jokes to death. Oh. Dodging right there is almost impossible. Shit, he is gonna wreck me. Ah! See, that very last charge, you have to time it exactly right if you want to get away without being hit, and then he'll kill you, which makes the game ridiculously difficult. Also, on the TurboGrafx 16, it auto-saves. To my knowledge, this could be the very first game that ever auto-saved, because at the end of each level, you could auto-save. If I was doing a speed run of the game, I would unlock Maria, and the second I unlocked Maria, I would hit the reset button, go right back into the game, switch over to her, and then finish the game for a really fast speed run. But that was the TurboGrafx 16 Dracula Chronicle X, and then now time for something completely different. Whoa. So hopefully when I start doing Atari Jaguar, we will start playing some Wolfenstein 3D, some other fun games. Thank you to everyone that put me at 10,000 subscribers, because it's kind of a big deal for me. I'm super psyched. Super psyched to start doing these live streams too, and I cannot wait to do more. This is Zombie Panic in Wonderland, a gallery shooter, one of my favorites. We'll do story mode. And there is other female characters you can unlock, which this is a fresh save, so no female characters unlocked. Even though you think you would play as like Little Red Riding Hood or something, would make it a much better game. Because she... Oh, Snow White's unlockable too. That's pretty freaking sweet. in my original unlocked version, I had Snow White unlocked. Also, I have a couple of speedrunners in my house upstairs. Gunman Clive is always good to speedrun in this house. But this is just a game that you destroy all the zombies until everything's done. You also should never be afraid to use your grenades, missiles, all that fun stuff, because you can't take it with you. If you're dead, how are you supposed to keep on playing the game? So the trigger button obviously shoots, and the A button will launch a grenade. You could also do a quick little get out of the way thing. Ah, no! By doing that, you have flamethrower, grenade launchers, a whole bunch of other stuff. Overall, very fun game. And the graphics are good. If you're wondering how come you don't have this in your collection, it's because it is a WiiWare game. Just like some of the other ones.
What did you think of You Don't Know Jack?
I think it's literally one of the best games for the Wii. It's the same game can also be played on the Xbox 360 and the PS3, but the Wiimote just sort of plays it so much better that it just makes it just fun. I think it'd make a good live stream game too, because you just listen to the questions. It's a nice party game. Everyone sort of asks, they guess, they try and figure out what's going on. And I think what would be nice for the live stream is then the people in the audience can sort of guess what the answers to the question are too, and they can sort of play along. So overall, it's a freaking terrific game. And they also have something called the wrong answer of the game, which just adds to the production value. I would like to use some more You Don't Know games.
I remember, isn't that the Jackbox Party?
Yes, it is. It is.
So, we have a couple chats here. Henry and Game System asks, that's a quiz game, right?
Yes, quiz game. Quiz party game.
Right at the Kyle Yugas, dude, this game looks sick.
It is. Freaking, I love it. So mostly you just sort of play until everything's destroyed, and then it moves on to the next level. There are some awesome boss battles here. There's like a tree monster that like throws trees or something like that. It could probably be beaten in about 2 hours from start to finish, as long as you have the skills to take down all the enemies.
Asks, have you ever played Wii Play Motion?
Wii Play Motion. I know I played all the Wii Play games, but I think some of the Wii Play games... Oh, see, I should have dodged it. I think some of them, just after a while, they all feel the same. And that's probably not the best situation to be in. My favorite Wii game, like for the Wii series, is Wii Party, because some of the multiplayer sections are just so much fun, and it's far better than like Wii Sports. Like having to cooperatively play with someone else to beat a mission is a heck of a lot of fun. Which maybe we'll get into that at some point soon. Especially if Tim comes back over, we'll definitely get into that to to do that.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be freaking sweet. Running low. Oh no. I do play a heck of a lot. Yeah, but it looks beautiful. This is also one of the most expensive games you can get on the DS. Zombie Panic Wonderland, which I don't know if I still have it on that bookshelf. There. Maybe. Probably not. I do have some really cool ones on there, which we should probably show off. Super Princess Peach. I'm really excited for the next Princess Peach. I saw that I have that on the
What about Donkey Kong Barrel Blast?
Barrel Blast? You know what? The Wii version is really good. Wait, did it? Oh, it never came out in the GameCube. It was gonna be a GameCube game. It was gonna use the bongos. I thought it was fun. It's definitely not a game you would spend full price on. It's just a game that you would pick up because it is mildly okay. It's definitely not worth making fun of and saying, making your little YouTube channel thinking about a Barrel Blast. It's fun. It's not bad. See that cleanup mirror there? A little bit of splash damage from my grenade launcher. He was getting too close. Switch to heavy machine gun for a little bit. We'll just mow down some stuff. This guy. If I had to, I'd switch over to the flamethrower. They're kind of famous. Zombie headshots, not necessary in this game. As well. Take him down with a little bit of flamethrower. It's good to switch back and forth often. You have to stop shooting. Tree folk, and flamethrower. Always good. And let's take out him with the grenade launcher. Yeah, this is a great game. Great gallery shooter. I think I had a gallery shooter list. And I think I may have put it above Wild Guns for my favorite gallery shooter. I think this is a little bit more accessible than Wild Guns. Wild Guns for the Super Nintendo gets super difficult. And this just sort of stays. Hopefully we'll clean one more level, and then we'll switch to something completely different. Maybe something a little bit more funny. So this, yeah, another WiiWare game. Great to play. Open this. Yeah, dodge really comes in handy. And we'll take them out. Okay. 97%, almost there. Area cleaned up. Fun game. Unlockable characters once you play through the story mode and beat the entire thing. And then it's just a heck of a lot of awesome. The story is nonsensical and stupid. It doesn't even matter, but that's okay because sometimes stories don't matter in video games. Okay, so time to switch it up yet again. And what do I have? So the Wii was pretty cool because you could load from the SD card. So if we go over to the SD card on this Wii, we'll see what I have loaded up. Because you should always have more than one Wii in your house. You should always have more than one Wii U in your house. Like 4 or 5. So, matter of fact, I think I have a box of Wii U's over in the other room. As well as the Wii U that's in this room. One in my living room upstairs. And even my kid has one in his room. So, Wii U's... might be my favorite console. I do love the Dreamcast though. And the Xbox 360 is a solid system.
Until it red ringed.
Till it red ringed? Yeah, well, no, it's, oh my God. And, you know, the PS4 has really grown on me, too. Loading from.
Henry Entertainment System says, just in case lasagna gets on one of them.
Yeah, well, I mean, that could happen. Okay, so here we have a couple of games, and I want to show you Fast Draw Showdown. It's going to launch or launch. Xbox 360 is probably a better one in case lasagna gets on it. Okay, so this is a quick draw game, sort of like Wild Gunman. Actually, this game is closer to Wild Gunman than Wild Gunman, because the arcade version of Wild Gunman had full motion video, and I think I just effed up changing batteries. Okay, the first Wild Gunman had full motion video, just like this game, and it... Well, see, still, single player. We'll stay on easy for now.
Some life insurance.
Oh, shoot. Okay, well, just so we don't have dead air. Tim, go ahead and say something.
Hello, everybody. I'm Tim. I'm Casey's hired on today technical director. Or technical producer, if you want to call it that.
Okay.
We're changing batteries.
Okay, so in this game, you should probably stand up. Hold the Wiimote down, raise it, shoot the person. This is not a Wii I normally play on, so I don't have a save data.
Yeah, Tim says, I remember most of these games from the WiiWare Chronicles.
Okay, so the problem is with this game. So you have to point it down when it's time to shoot. But the problem is that the Wii doesn't really do a good job of telling what direction it's facing quickly, which is a problem for a game like this where you have to change its direction quickly. Also, a problem in this game is that when you lose, you have to start all over again. You can't lose at all, just like in a real gunfight.
Sure picked a nice day.
I love the acting, by the way.
Ride the Kali Yuga sent a super chat for $2. Been
What?
enjoying your content for years. Tim, what up? What is up, Kali Yuga?
Okay. First of all, first super chat ever. Probably should never do that again, but thank you very, very much, because it's not something I ever expected to see on my channel. Ever. Oh.
Don't stop now.
Okay, so that guy is really terrible because you have to hit him more than once, and they have to be spaced out. So if you, like, unload your entire thing, I never know if that's a guy or a girl. Oh, it's 2023, so we can't even question anymore. There we go. So, yeah, she's so cute. I think she's actually one of the people you shoot later on in the game dressed up as someone else. So don't get too attached to it. She killed me earlier, so I had to redeem myself. Okay. Let's see if we can clear level 1 on easy on a quick draw game, a game that I should be good at. Woo! So this is actually what Wild Gunman was. So this is a pretty fun game. Now on the Wii U, you could play it using the zapper as well, or the Wiimote. And it's just a great game. But which would you rather be playing? Wild Gunman using like the Nintendo version, or this? I think this is just a little bit better. Especially because it sets up different scenarios. And it's almost kind of comical. Also, there is some sound coming from the Wiimote itself, which is kind of funny. And the Wiimote speaker was just terrible, so sometimes it's all garbled nonsense. Okay, so that time I actually stopped myself from unloading the entire clip, or the cylinder on him, so I managed to kill him. We cleared level 1 of the game. I did a short on this game, I liked it so much. And they went to like some type of small town. I believe the game was in Fast Draw enthusiast Wes Flowers. Had something to do with the making of this game. Oh, you saw him in between. But he also put his name on it for the PlayStation version of the game. So it would have been called like a Fast Draw Showdown with Wes Flowers, and you could use the Move controllers. But I like playing the Wii version, even though it's more delayed. It's not as good as the PlayStation 3 version. He has no reservations about shooting me. This game's actually harder than it looks. On the Wii. PlayStation 3, it's a little bit easier. Let's see if we can clear level 2.
I just got my lawyer. It's been a pretty good day so far.
He didn't even spill his beer. That's the craziest part. The guy died. Didn't spill it. Stinky Steve coming out of the He pooped with his thing on? I don't get it. Don't they usually have flaps on the back? Guess we didn't need to see that anyway. Oh, the kids got to play around a gunfight.
I've got me some dynamite, but I don't need it to blow you away.
I think if you shot the dynamite behind him, something bad happened there, but we don't need to do that either. Oh.
Say hello to my little friend, eh?
Good, good, good. Clear level 2. Moving on, Leadfoot Larry. At the end of the game, I believe you show down with Wes Flowers, and he just wrecks you. Because the Wiimote's not fast enough to actually do the job that it needs to do to beat the game. And this wasn't also another WiiWare game.
You going to do something with that gun?
So we're wrecking them pretty fast now.
Hey,
Let's...
should have done your shopping at the mall.
Also, I've played this game on a 13-inch TV before, quite a bit, and it does make it a little more challenging trying to center it. That was a close one, I almost died. This is the type of content you don't see on other live streams because... Okay, so this is tough because he's so far away. And he went down. So you have to be accurate too. There's another section where there could be 2 people on screen at once, and it, depending on the video clip, it actually changes. And so you actually have to only shoot the one that draws on you, just like Wild Gunman in the arcade and in the NES version of the game.
Well shot. You're waiting.
Maybe if we clear this level, we'll take a stop and play a different game.
Vinny to the K says, in class right now, so I can't listen, but congrats on 10K.
Oh, thank you very much.
What are you looking at?
Oh, she needs to be shot really bad. Terrific acting, and I like how they put that pillow back there for her to land on. Just so she can ham it up for the screen. Slick Willy.
Nice day.
Rod the Kali Yuga asks, are you the guy who introduced me to Target Terror for the Wii?
It's a good possibility. I know that I did cover it in one of my videos for the Wii.
Henry Entertainment System asks, did you see that Half-Life is
there she
free
is.
on Steam right now?
There's a pretty girl. Oh, you know what? On second thought, I should have died. Can't let that go to waste. Oh, wait. What's free on Steam?
Half-Life is free on Steam,
Oh,
says Henry
sweet.
Entertainment System.
Maybe they're finally going to give us Half-Life 3, so they want people to go back and play the old Half-Life. Maybe that's... You know, I always wanted to play it on the Dreamcasts, but it kept on getting canceled and canceled and canceled. I did eventually get a chance to play it, but it was never officially released. It really pissed me off. I shot him. Everyone saw that I shot him. Oh.
There's a time for living, and there's a time
Is there a gun in his hand?
for dying. And your time has come.
Well, I don't think he had a pillow. He just fell. Good golly for him.
I don't like your look.
Yeah, I didn't even shoot his hat, but it blew off. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good game.
So your mama let you come play today.
You don't even have to lower it all the way if you don't want to.
How many times
But that will happen from West Flowers. Shut up, West Flowers.
so your mama let you come out and play today?
I like when they overplay their cards too. Like they just sort of jump and do a crazy. Oh my God, this is out of control. So that's a lot of fun. I can't believe we got a super chat. That's amazing.
That's awesome.
I should do a video for that gentleman. I don't know who to shoot. Okay, good. Oh, see, I didn't hold that at the right angle. Okay, so this is going to be tricky. Because I believe after I kill this guy, someone else is going to pull a gun on me. So I have to make sure I don't shoot all my bullets. And then, okay. So you get it. You get it. Let's get the heck out of that. That's enough Wild West showdown for one day. And we'll fix that. Also, I don't know how well you guys could hear me with that. And I feel like this is a game we have to show off. Fast Racing League. Anyone who has played the Wii U would call this Fast Racing Neo, because the same developer obviously made this game, and this came before it. Oh wait, I think we're going to have to switch to motion controls. It's been a long time since I played, and anyone who also knows this Fast Racing Neo knows that it's like the fastest racing game there is. So it's going to be hard, and I'm going to die. And motion controls on the Wii still suck. In case anyone has rose-colored glasses on that. But it does look like a good Wii game. Also, this was a WiiWare game. So this wasn't even a full Wii title. Oh. Okay, so we have a black phase and a white phase we have to switch between. And depending on what's underneath us is what we use. So there's white, so now when we go over this, everything goes really fast. And we even have a turbo boost. Okay, qualification part over. That's the tutorial of the game. Now we could try to play. For real. Oh no, we're still in the tutorial? Yeah, pretty good game. And what's amazing, the fact that this game exists, is the fact that the Wii had such small amount of memory that the downloadable games had to be almost completely nothing in order to download them. So the fact that this game even exists on any level is amazing.
It's kind of looks like F-Zero.
It was heavily inspired by F-Zero. Matter of fact, if she made an F-Zero game, I would be okay with that, because I believe they have the credentials to get it done. They have another game that they made called Art of Balance, essentially the entire opposite of this game. And single player. Let's do a little bit of a play, and then we'll move on to one other game, and hopefully we'll have a good time with that. What do we got going on?
Rise of Cali says, yeah, fast is only 14 megabytes.
14, yeah, wow. That's not very much. I mean, I probably have, like, the most shovelware game on the Wii is more than 14 megabytes. So, yeah. And it gets tricky. Like, when you hit those speed boosts, it's hard because I mean, we're on motion controls here. So the controls kind of suck. And I'm terrible at it. So it's a double whammy. But I just want to show it off because I do think that it's one of the prettier Wii games. And I missed a jump, and I'm bad. So just like F-Zero, you will die all the damn time. Unlike F-Zero, it doesn't make you start at the beginning of the game if you die at the beginning of the race. But I think it's pretty gorgeous. The water effects and, you know, even the background, everything looks good.
There's a lot of dailies on it.
Well, yeah, but everyone was trying to go around the gimmick of the Wii. I think it's when they forgot that it was a gimmick is when it was the most effective. For example, Wario Shake It, the game is beautiful, and yes, you do have to shake the Wiimote a little bit, but it's really not 100% necessary. So the game itself is freaking beautiful. And I think if this game did play with controller instead of the motion controls, not only would it be far easier to play, it might not be as fun as it is. The Wii motion controls do usually add a little bit to the game. You know what? I thought of another game that we could live stream in the future is the arcade version of Mario Kart. I think I can make that work. Yeah, that's a pretty terrible one. There you go. That is Fast Racing League, unlike Fast Racing Neo. Let you guys figure out what you like better. Also, what type of content did you want to see? Let me know in the comments. Like, what type of content do you think would be great to see in the future? This is another game made by the same developer, Art of Balance. What's interesting about this game is that we're going to balance some things using the Wiimote, and it actually feels like it has weight to the blocks. So let's just jump in here. Doesn't really matter what we'll grab it.
Connor Clee says, hey!
Shut up, Connor.
With the shape
Oh, hello,
with the
Connor.
Wii remote, press the A button to pick up a shape. Move the shape with the Wii remote and press the B button or press left or right on the control pad. Rotate the shape.
So we can rotate the shapes. The whole idea is...
Press the A button to drop the shape on the platform.
Connor Clay says,
Be
King of the
careful
Demons.
if any shape falls
King of the
into
Demons.
water.
It's
the
a
level
freaking
will
awesome Super
restart.
Nintendo game, first of all.
Build a
Probably a
balanced
game I
stack
should
from
play all the way
available
through
shapes to
on
solve
live
a
stream.
level.
I'm pretty good at it. Playing on easy is still very difficult. So then after you make your platform, you just have to wait for the 3 things, and then it moves on to the next level. And I'll tell you what, waiting for that 3rd circle sometimes can be painful because you saw it was very slow. So this, I think I screwed up already.
And then Entertainment System says, I can't wait to get the Super Mario RPG remake.
Is it necessary though? Okay, so here's where like that weight I told you about came in. If it is even the tiniest bit off,
Big Pimpin says, nice man, congratulations. I'm still working on 509 other things.
you see that? It's just a little bit. Yeah, 500. It's the first 1,000 was the hardest. So even like trying to get above ground like that is so freaking difficult. So difficult. Okay, so this empty one down here will only appear after we drop some other ones on. Obviously, we can't have that be our first one, which means this will have to be our first one.
And the Entertainment System says, it looks really cool. The original title is hard to come by nowadays.
That's terrible. So yeah, I mean, right from the start, it gets tricky. And the fact that normally, like, I am sitting with my hand on a table to steady my nerves, because any little thing will throw it off.
Ride the Cali Yuga says, feature content request. Would love some help figuring out which platforms to choose when I want to play a multi-plat game, like the Lord of the Rings game trilogy on Gen 6 consoles.
Usually the original Xbox is the best
New challenge
for
unlocked.
quality of the game. However, the GameCube will get you the most views, just because you're playing on the
Build a
GameCube
stable
and
stack
everyone
of the
freaking
given
loves the
height.
GameCube.
The
I don't
gauge to the
understand
right
why
shows if your stack is high
that
enough.
is like that, but it is. Okay, so we're gonna, this time we actually have a challenge. We have to make it above a certain level in height, which we should be able to do that pretty easy. Boom.
And the Entertainment System asks, what would you say is the best version of Madden 8?
I'm not sure. I tell you what the best version of Madden is, period. And that's the Wii U version, because you could use the tablet to draw your own routes, like before you start to play. And that's freaking awesome. I love that. That is one of the coolest features, and it's something that other versions of the game don't have. This one is kind of tricky because you actually have to throw that in there in order to hold it up. Then I don't know. Okay, no, I get it. I figured it out. Yeah, this is riveting gameplay, I know. That's the best. Well, one of the things about my channel is I try to play games other people don't play on live stream, or just in general. That's why I'm playing such silly games as this instead of Contra 3 like every other person and their mother. However, I will be playing Contra 3 at one point in time because I'm really good at it and I love that game.
Connor, please ask, what system is this?
This is the original Wii, and these are WiiWare games. So that's hence the hand that flies around that looks as generic as it possibly could.
Big Pimpin says, I can see the fun.
There is a Wii U version of this game too. So here's where it's tricky. Where to put this other freaking ball? And they have weight to it too, so if it was just placed this tiniest bit wrong, the whole thing would collapse. And also check out those water effects with almost no memory going on whatsoever. Maybe we'll play one more level, see if we can get this done. This probably was the wrong level to play one more level on. Look at this.
Or the Caluga asks, favorite crossover fighter game?
I think Tetsunetsu versus Capcom, I think it's called. Might be my favorite, but there is one other that I really love. Dream Mix TV Fighters for the GameCube. You could play as Optimus Prime, taking on Barbie, taking on Simon Belmont, and Solid Snake all in the same match. That's pretty freaking sweet.
Big Pimp says X-Men versus SF on Saturn.
Yeah, there was a couple of them on the Saturn. Which, yeah, maybe we should pick up the Saturn and play that shit. Might be a little more interested in this. Yeah, because the Saturn, yeah, there's a bunch of them pretty freaking sweet. Maybe that's another live stream entirely. But yeah, we'll do the Saturn. We'll do Street Fighter versus Capcom on there. I kind of wish I liked Wolverine more, his character on that game console, because everyone loves Wolverine. And I think they intentionally nerf him in fighting games sometimes so that everyone pumps their quarters in the Wolverine just to have him not play as good as you hoped he would.
And the Entertainment System says, I gotta say Smash Bros.
No, Smash Brothers isn't even my favorite of that style game. There's an arcade game called the Outfoxies that is similar to how Smash Brothers is played. Matter of fact, I believe they copied Smash Brothers from the arcade game, the Outfoxies, and it's far superior. At least, you know, the beginning, the origins of Smash Brothers, like for the Nintendo 64 version.
He also says Spray Makers looks pretty cool, though.
I don't think I'm familiar with that game.
And Rather Caluga says Dream Mix sounds sick.
Dream Mix is freaking awesome. I'm doing everything I can, not from running to the other room, to grab it off my shelf of import GameCube games and like run it back here and be like, here it is! I love this game so much because it's just a blast to play from start to finish.
And Big Pimp says, oh yes, Outfoxies is amazing.
Yeah, Outfoxies is pretty sweet. For a long time, because I don't do like computer emulation, like I like playing on original hardware. So, as stupid as that sounds, I couldn't play the Outfoxies for a really long time until I modded my OG Xbox and I play it on that. So that's what I use to record a lot of arcade games is my OG Xbox. Is that stupid? Probably. Does it play the best for every game? Definitely not. So some games I just don't play on, you know, on my videos because my original Xbox just doesn't seem to have the power or the capability to play it at the right frame rate or anything.
And the Entertainment System says, I have to catch up with Scott Pilgrim Anime, and Big Pimpin says, oh yeah, Japan gets way more Transformers games.
Yeah, and the Transformers games they get are freaking awesome. Also in the other room, I have a factory sealed Transformers Wii game that comes with a transformer, like a car that transforms. And so I have kids, and my littlest one really freaking loves Transformers. And like I'm like, no, you can't open it. It has to be sealed at all times. So that's just crazy. So this is World Tour. Pretty sweet game for the WiiWare also. Let's see what the options are. I don't know. What's this? Terrain? Flat? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so World Tour time. Let's see how we do. We want to try to get the best possible thing. Now, I know there's a way to turn the... Okay, good. We want to keep it this three-dimensional angle. There's a way to play it just sort of 2D, exactly like how the Wii used to be, but... What are we doing? Okay, so... kind of forgot what the controls were. Yes!
That's it. Good luck with that.
So this is essentially just Excitebike. It's one of my favorite versions of Excitebike. You want to stick the landing in order to do it. Oh, what are we trying to do here? Wheelies. I want to ride a wheelie? I just want to race. Okay. Maybe we could stop doing this. Maybe I have the wrong control set up. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
That's how I got into emulation. I have an OG Xbox with a 250 gig hard drive, but it's only good for 2D. Now, after like 7 years of the OG Xbox, I graduated to Micro PC emulation. Now I can run up to OG Xbox.
You see, somehow I may have just switched to old school. Yeah, Micro PC, I thought about doing that. But, I don't know. I really like to play with game controllers. And I feel like game controllers that were designed for consoles are better than game controllers that are designed for PC. As stupid as that sounds. Even like the 3DO, which is essentially a PC controller, it sort of feels better when I'm playing it on the 3DO itself. If that makes sense to anyone. There is one caveat. The system with probably the worst video game controller ever is the Philips CDI. The game controller is just the worst, and I think it really hurt if you could even call them video games for the CDI, it hurt. Because trying to play, like, for example, Zelda with a wand where you have to move around and then you hold your hand up here to press the buttons is ridiculous.
Arthur Callie asks, do you find it kind of hard to get into the 4th gen console nowadays? NES, Master System, etc.
Okay, so Master System, absolutely. Most of those games, other than like Mickey Mouse, stuff like that, it's almost impossible to sort of just pick up and get into. The NES, it really depends on the game. Like, honestly, Mario Brothers, everyone can pick up and play. Crystalis, same. That's a good action RPG for the system. Contra, yes, pick it up and play it. But most of the NES's library is not friendly to new players of the NES. It's only good for the people that grew up playing it. Now, there is some homebrew games that rectify that. For example, Micro Mages on the NES is fantastic for sitting and playing that. In order to play my Nintendo, though, we'd have to be in the other room. So when I eventually live stream Nintendo games, I'm going to be doing it from the other room. So some of the homebrew games, they really did a great job of fixing, like, sort of the eligibility to get yourself into it. Micro Mages is probably my favorite homebrew game at this time.
I use a few different controllers for emulation. A really good one is the Hori PS4 Mini. It's like 20% bigger than a Super Nintendo controller, but with a PS4 button layout, also a Saturn wireless.
Nice. Yeah, Saturn, I have a controller made by some third party that they did a really good job with the Saturn controller, and I started using that a lot. The problem is some of the buttons, like the trigger buttons, break easily. I started playing my Dreamcast with one of those third-party controllers, and the buttons just break. Especially for fighting games, when you cram the buttons down way too hard, like Street Fighter vs. Capcom.
Big Pimpin' also says, there's some classic 8-bit games that still hold up for anyone, in my opinion. Mario 3, probably DuckTales. I'm sure there's more, but those can be.
Yeah, DuckTales a little bit. Even Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers, I think, is pretty classic. But I think Contra and anything Mario just really holds its timeless value. I think even Zelda 1 is very hard to get into with most gamers now. Especially because I think the whole game sort of trains you to play it in a certain way. And if you do manage to make it to the last castle of the game, or last dungeon, all of a sudden it throws all of its rules out the window, and there's spots on the map that aren't... there's rooms that aren't on the map, which it's only like that for the last dungeon of the game. And I think Zelda 2 is a non-starter for most people also. Okay, now I'm just talking more. No. Link to the Past was the third one in the series. Zelda 2 is like side-scrolling. And a better version of Zelda 2 is Battle of Olympus for the NES. And you should also try and track down a turbo controller if you're going to play with that.
Big Pimpin', I couldn't get into Zelda 1 in the 80s.
It's true. It's so hard to get into. And oh my goodness, yeah, it's difficult. And there's other good RPGs. Matter of fact, one of my I even like strategy games on the NES, like North and South. Freaking terrific. There's another game called Desert Command that if you have a friend and you have a lot of time to kill, and I mean like a lot of time, it's essentially Advance Wars, but on the original Nintendo. And I had it at the time, and I was like the only one that seemed to know that this game freaking exists. And you could even pick like all your troops from the start, and it's almost like chess but with tanks. So it's so nice.
It says the first Zelda game I loved is Hyrule Warriors on Switch.
Oh, well, I mean, Link to the Past is aged beautifully. It's a phenomenal game. Also, just as nice is Link's Awakening on the Game Boy Color. I remember falling in love with that and playing it on like breaks at McDonald's before I stopped taking breaks and just started working all the time. Also, like some of the point-and-click adventure games on the NES. I forget what some of them are called now, but they're kind of funny and odd that they're in there.
Ring Fit Mash says, "What is up, Second Opinion Games?"
Hello! We're just doing a live stream. I think we went on way longer than I originally expected, but we're having a good time. Tim, you're still good? You have time to spare here?
Big Pimpin' says, "Renting North and South of town."
North and South is pretty awesome. I thought about putting it on my top 30 Xbox 360 games, so we might see it there. I have my list, but I have some wiggle room worked in there on my top 30 lists. So the North and South version, and it's sort of like the NES version remade on an Xbox 360. And they just sort of put prettier graphics over top of it, but kept the clunky, stupid controls. You know what? If Connor Cleese is still watching, he should bring me down some, maybe some batteries. Maybe we'll play something after all.
Ring Fit Master says, awesome. I'm just taking a break from X-Men Street Fighter on my Saturn.
That is okay. So Fluidity is one of those fluid games. Let's go back to the Wii U menu. Let's see if we can jump into a Wii game rather quickly. Yeah, I'm playing the Wii on the Wii U because it plays so much better on the Wii U.
I know we should get rechargeable batteries.
Oh, actually, this one has
is
rechargeable.
it?
I took it out of the rechargeable thing. So let's see.
Big Pimpin' says, my man.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So at my job, I deal with hooligans that come in and do some hooligan stuff. So yesterday, I told them like, "Hey, don't be lame," and you know what? You know what we'll do? I know exactly what game we'll play. Because people just don't play this game's not known enough. So I was telling people, these hooligans, like rather than running around in shopping carts and try and knock over old people, how about you do something really creative and then buy like 10,000 forks and do crop circles of forks in people's yards while they're sleeping? And they're like, that's freaking awesome, and then went and bought a whole bunch of forks. And I gave them some other vandalism ideas to actually do. And rather than leave like jerks and like knock over stuff, which is what kids do for other people, they were like, "I love this place. We'll be back for more ideas."
Welcome, Commander.
Ring Fit Master says,
I'm
playing
afraid
Wii
this
games in the Wii
situation
U
is
is
critical.
nice for the ease of use of
A
HDMI
medic on
and
the
audio
warplane is going
displays.
to
Yeah, because if you look at some of my older Wii games, when I played it on the Wii, it would crunch everything down really stupidly. Okay, so the game we're gonna be playing here is Star Ghost. Again, a game that no one plays on live stream because I am not a normal gamer. I am kind of doing my own thing.
Brother Collie says, you gotta deal with the general public for work, eh?
Yes, a lot, but it's not bad. Even the worst people will kind of surprise you. So it's not bad. Okay, so this game you can aim slightly up and down, and I mean slightly. You want to pick up these orb things, and it's Flappy Birds style controls. So quite literally, you have to tap to play this game.
Says, that's funny. Never try that myself.
What using forks in people's yards? It's actually pretty cool. Sometimes also, it's fun to flamingo people, and that's when you grab like crap tons of flamingos and put them in people's yards. It's happened to me before.
Sector clear.
Okay, so one of the things that's going on in this game, if you're not pressing the action button, you are shooting. If you're pressing the analog stick to the left, you're turning on your tractor beams. So you're always trying to balance between saving your bullets, because as you can see, the circles down the bottom of the screen, if you're shooting, that's going down. So you want to save your bullets, but at the same time, you don't want to die.
Ring Fit Master says, I'm not a normal gaming theater. Is normal playing a Japanese heavy tech RPG?
Spread upgraded.
Now it is.
Optimum bullet spread.
Because, I mean, Japanese RPGs are
Multiplier increased.
much more fashionable than they used to be.
They really are, yeah.
I mean, before it was only the nerdiest of the nerds, but now, I mean, people love Japanese RPGs.
Weapons.
Okay, I'm not playing as good as I normally do, which is okay, because these levels dynamically change. The better you play, the harder they are. So if I'm playing just a little bit below average, it's okay. And also I could upgrade my ship. But you're spending points, which isn't always a good thing.
Get ready.
This is actually probably one of the best shmups of any console, and most people don't know if this is in existence. It is available for the Switch. I'm playing on the Wii U. And it even got discontinued from the Wii U's eShop, so people had to buy it on the Switch. Yeah, that's terrible. Because quite frankly, some games play better with the Wii U tablet than with the Switch Joy-Cons.
Big Pimp says, I have a few. Multiplayer is called Konami Dating
Fire rate
Sim.
on protraction field upgraded.
Most of those dating sims for me are just too text-heavy. I just can't get into them.
Brain Fit Master says, I love
Sector clear.
JRPGs. I just say I'm not normal because I play RPGs that have Japanese text. No English options.
Oh, that's tough. One of my favorite RPGs, there was a game on the Wii U, and Citizens of Earth. So you play as the vice president, and it's a JRPG where you don't control the people in your party, so to speak. You pick up people like, okay, if I do something special for the mailman, he'll join my party, or my brother will join my party, or my mother-in-law, or some crap like that. So you're recruiting people to fight for you, and you're not fighting for yourself. I thought I was picking up power-ups there because I was talking about it.
Callie says, I noticed you do not swear on stream. I guess you work retail and have been doing so for 5+ years. You weren't here in the beginning of the stream. Apparently.
Well,
Spread downgraded.
no, I know. I don't like swearing, and I have worked retail for many years. So, yeah, that's true.
Missiles acquired. Optimum bullet spread.
Yeah, listen to that freaking music.
Optimum
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, there's also that BioSign symbol. That is just the worst. It'll turn off your weapons.
Weapons
Tough
safe.
topic, but if you never have, you should try e-bikes. It's the best thing, like a sidewalk legal dirt.
Sector clear.
Yeah. Oh yeah, e-bikes are freaking awesome. One of my neighbors down the road has one. So you're going like 25 to 30 miles an hour on a bicycle, and it feels like you're gonna die at any second. That's a pretty good rush.
Get ready.
We're gonna make it to a boss battle here pretty soon.
Big Pig says, that's the voice of Enterprise 2.
Multiplier increased.
I don't know.
Optimum bullet spread.
We're gonna take out these.
Right, Callie says, dig ready
Fire
and
rate
reload. Said it
downgraded.
better.
Multiplier increased.
Yeah, with Flappy Bird's controls and talking, this is kind of a
Optimum
difficult
fire
game.
rate. Traction field
Right,
downgraded.
Chris says, I need to get into my Switch again someday. These days, it's my favorite modern system to play video games.
Multiplier increased.
I haven't gotten around the modded Switch at all yet, though.
Inside.
Inside?
Oh, it's actually
Shield
awesome.
restored.
Vampire Survivors is my last Switch game that I really got into. What a time waster. The entire game is literally designed about wasting the seconds of your precious life. With no other reason other than it's stupid. But
Get
the
ready.
idea of me live streaming, am I gonna be attacked soon? No.
Missiles
Okay,
expired.
the idea of me live streaming Binding of Isaac is great.
Maximum multiplier achieved.
Now you see, this is where you shooting is tricky because you don't want to use up too much of your shot, but also my tractor beam downgrades if I use that. So I'm always
Traction field downgraded.
trying to maybe shoot a little bit to destroy some of the rocks, but also I want to keep my tractor beam as good as I can keep it. So it's like, what would you rather do? Downgrade your shot or downgrade your tractor beam? And there is no right answer.
Breaking Master says, the last Switch game I really got into was a weird game called Seven Pirates
Spread
Gate.
downgraded.
Definition.
Optimum bullet spread.
You know, there was a Wii U game I wanted to get more into. It's One Piece on the Wii U. One Piece Unlimited World Red. I played it for a couple hours already. I so far really like it. The graphics are good, but it feels like a slightly upgraded PlayStation 2 game. Like, and I mean slightly. It was download only, so that might be a problem. Okay, I think we're going to get into a fight soon. Oh no, it's after this level. The Sentinel's gonna come after us, and they can wreck your world.
Optimum bullet spread.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, this is a ridiculously fun game for what it is.
Big Pimp says, have a good one, all.
Bullet spread.
Okay, have a good one.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, and also, if anyone is not subscribed to the channel and happens to be sitting around for this this live stream, please hit that subscribe button. I did just hit 10,000, but you know what? My videos do not get viewed very much at all.
Great landing.
Matter of fact, anything over 1,000 views on a video, I consider a complete and total success. And I probably have half my videos that are like fully edited work with less than 200
Sentinel
views.
incoming. Recommend
So.
evasive action.
Ring Fit Master says, if you want to play some cool One Piece games, well, at least to me, they are cool. It's the One Piece Grand Battle games. Most of them only got released in Japan.
I think I was looking up some of those, but I thought they might be too text heavy. Okay, so this is the Sentinel. I can't shoot him. I can only try to outrun him. And he is going to do some crazy crap to me soon.
Multiplier reset.
You hit me. Shooting bombs at me.
Master says, press the unsubscribe button, no problem, JK.
No! Okay, now I'm gonna try and take him out.
Traction field upgraded.
And anytime you kill one of these Sentinels in this game is a huge victory, because they are not easy to kill.
Virus
Like that.
detected.
That happened.
Weapons on shield critical.
Also, they could get away after a while, but my weapons are offline right
Preparing
now.
to jump.
See? He's gonna get away. I'm not gonna...
The Sentinel has left the
Oh no,
system.
I got him. Yeah, it says eliminated, but he left.
We are in need of repairs.
I am nearly dead now.
Sector clear.
But this music is some of the best music in any shooter. Sound effects are
Upgrades
amazing as well.
available.
We're not even gonna heal. That's how risky we're playing with our 180 or 189 orbs.
System clear. Prepare to jump.
Jump to the next platform. Boom. I've never actually beaten this game. I've gotten pretty far. Never beat it.
Arrive in 3, 2, 1.
Boom. Boom. I thought about using that in my
Viruses.
videos.
Just
Boom,
hold us
boom.
steady.
Wolgus.
Spread
Have you
downgraded.
checked out the N64 version of the PC game Portal? It's still a work in progress, but it looks amazing.
I checked it out, and there were some other Nintendo 64 versions of games that I really wanted to play. So, that's it. You're done. You're dead. You know what?
Game
let's-
over.
Yeah. You did okay. That's the story of my life. I did okay. Let's see what else we could go into while we have this beautiful live stream going.
Rod the Kali Yuga says 10K subs is a huge deal. I have a brother who's had an online game channel for years and will probably never pass 1K subs.
Most people don't, and I think if you can make it to 10,000 subscribers, you are literally in the top 2% of all of YouTube. Like that's how it breaks down.
Ringfit Master says the One Piece Grand Battle games have some text and the menu might be a little confusing, but honestly it's not too bad. They're fighting games with 3 and 4 being very similar to Power Stone.
I want to show off some things that maybe people don't know about, but I feel like we got to do this one. I feel like this is something that kind of needs a little bit more attention, and I'm the person to do it. I'm probably gonna have to put it on easy because, not because I suck at this game, but it's because trying to talk and play this game at the same time is probably almost impossible. We might go for a few more minutes here. We have plenty of time? Okay, I don't want to... Okay. We'll start. So your guy is obviously Jesus, Mecha Jesus, brought back to kill alien scum. Twin stick shooter, sort of like... Okay, there we go. I got the controls now. Twin stick shooter, this is sort of like Total Carnage. You have a flamethrower, you have, jump in the station.
Printer Master says, Stormfront, I wonder what inspired that artwork.
Well, I'm not sure. 100%. Sort of like Total Carnage, this game, with a little bit of over-the-top Duke Nukem-esque going on. Just a terrific game. You have to use your flamethrower to defeat some sections. And you gotta get that gasoline for your flamethrower because you can run out of that real fast. Red shot, must have. Let's see if we can kill some boss battles here. This I put, if anyone hasn't seen it yet, in my top 30 NES game, or top 30 Wii U games of all times. I put this in my top 30. When I first made the lists, it was not on it, but then the game came out. It was one of the last games to come out for the Wii U. And boy, was I happy that I didn't make my official lists until like the last minute because the game was so good I had to put it on. I can see everyone playing this game. This is like the bee's knees for my 1950s almost swearing. Okay, we're gonna go into a boss battle, I think. Maybe it's coming up. Maybe it's a slight, small section before that. Look at that guy. He's like puny guy, dead. Okay? Piles of corpses. Piles of corpses. Which means my guy is freaking huge. Design flaw or design win? I don't know. No. You have a happy face. Yeah. Okay, you only get hit a couple of times and then you're dead. So I think you get 3 hits and then you're done. And you'll see me just turn on my flamethrower just a littlest tiny bit. So on easy, your flamethrower can also block certain shots. On normal, that's not the case, so you can treat this part like a shooter. But if you're on easy, you could pretty much just destroy it. I have beaten this entire game on normal, and I have not beaten on normal. Look at the blood just spray everywhere. Like, boss exterminated. That's freaking sweet. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the live stream and checking out some crazy, weird games. One of the videos that's in the pipeline is Forgotten Wii U games. So I have a pretty decent list made up. But if you have an idea of a game that no one remembers, even being on the Wii U, mostly because, you know, I'm one of the few people that covers the Wii U, so if I didn't already talk about it, that means it's forgotten. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, there was some horrible dry scenes. Horrible. Okay, good. Yes, I honestly, you know, I never know if we're gonna have like one person, even with 10,000 subscribers. 7, yes. Score. Some people call that a failure. I think that's a huge success because no one would have planned to watch this. Because even though we planned it in advance, kind of knew how to calculate when we were going to hit 10,000 here. Yeah. Oh shoot! I got hit. I had it calculated pretty good. I mean, we set this up maybe like 2 weeks ago, or so, and I figured I'd be at 10,000, and I hit it yesterday. So we kind of had it planned down to the little tiny bit. Gotta get Spitter Cannon.
Power
I need help. Oh no, they recharge me. Okay, so on the other playing on normal, it doesn't recharge your health, but apparently on easy it does. That's why I thought I was going to die. Actually, I like playing this game on easy more because your flamethrower seems to have a better use because you can absorb shots with the flamethrower, and you can't do it with the If only someone upstairs could stop that stupid dog from scratching on the door. Yeah, they're terrible. I mean, most people subscribe to me don't get any notifications when I watch a video. In my last video, I was kind of proud of. I did this video of golly, I don't even know what to say. It was a diabetes video game where you're a guy throwing giant hypodermic needles of insulin at enemies. Pretty awesome. But no one else does stuff like that. I don't like playing games that other people play. I like finding the weird stuff. I am out of flamethrower. This is not going to be good. Some of those enemies, like, you can only kill with flamethrower. Like these. You just have to burn them. We gotta be coming up on a boss, though. I think it's gonna be the big titty boss. Doing it again? Am I kicked off?
No, you're fine. Whoa.
What's going on? What's going on?
Body just spikes. It wasn't like I had it set to something else, and all of a sudden just completely canceled out and shot way high.
It's fixed now? Okay, so any technical problems? It's entirely Tim's fault.
You're not wrong.
But I'm hoping to be able to have this fully up and running myself sometime. Being able to talk and play might be a little bit more difficult if it's just me. So having Tim here is great for that.
This is my first time actually done something like this, and I've done something like
Yeah, so it's,
this. Bear with me, work in progress.
it's good practice then,
Oh,
too.
of course.
Okay, I think we're on the right track.
How is that? Is that okay, or is that...
Okay, so multi-titted giant killer monster. So you can use that flamethrower, take out some of those things, and we are going to take out Mommy Dearest here. Yeah, so sometimes YouTube's weird about censoring things. Like the 16-bit, maybe nudity? Because we don't know if they're reproduction organs or not. It's an alien. We don't know how it does things. You know? So, sure, it could be boobs. We don't know.
Connor says, my dog won't stop making noises.
Punch it. Don't do that. Just scratch him behind the ears, say good dog, give him a treat, and he will be a good dog. That's how you fix it. Okay, so this is Stormfront. Pretty awesome game. I think we should move on now. Because this is a nice showcase, just like my videos themselves. I like to showcase games that people don't know about. During other live streams in the future, I will be playing through more games. But I think doing a good showcase might be your best bet.
Ringfit Master asks, did we just kill Poison Ivy's plant for Batman and Robin?
Maybe. Let's see what other game might be good to play. You know what? I think we need to play. One of my favorite shooters.
Play a troll game for the Wii U.
Troll game? We'll do this, and then we might call it after this game.
Connor Clee says, do it.
Do it. No. Hey, here's I grew up in the arcades. The mall was in my backyard growing up, and for a short period of time, the Boardwalk Boulevard had this game in the arcade, and I didn't spend a lot of time with it. But when I came out for the Wii, I had to play it, and I just love the game. And yeah, you could beat the whole thing in just a couple of minutes, and I mean minutes. But it's still a ton of fun. So we're gonna give it a go. Sega made it.
Ringfit Master also says, I don't know if it's because it's rare, but apparently I saw a Wii U The Croods game. I guess it's a Mario Party clone and one of the more expensive games on the system.
There is no reason it should be one of the more expensive games. I'm not putting that in the video, I guarantee you, because I absolutely hated it. It's just terrible. And there's no reason it should be expensive other than the fact that it's hard to find. So Gunblade is the one I had in my arcade. And LA Machine Guns, I think, is also quite good for this. So.
Rod the Caliuga says, Desert Island Decision Time. SNK Neo Geo or the Xbox?
Well, the original Xbox has more games. So how long am I on this Desert Island? I mean, if I'm on it for a month, I'll play that Neo Geo non-stop if I have all the games. If I'm on it for the next 10 years, I'm gonna have to go with the original Xbox because I could actually make those games sort of like last. Oh, the president's always in danger. I did a video, one of my favorite videos I've done is presidents in video games. So if anyone hasn't seen that one, I definitely check it out. Presidents in video games was a classic. Okay, Virtual Highlight. There were parts of it that were okay. I mean, I actually liked the graphical style of Virtual Highlight. There was a lot of very weird choices. It's not good. Shinobi X, I thought was quite good. So, yeah, the Saturn version of Shinobi. I really enjoyed that. Other people think that's a bad game. I don't understand it. I love it. Yeah, like this, such an awesome arcade feel and playing this on the big screen at home. And when I'm not live streaming, I'd obviously have the volume turned way up, and I would have the surround sound going, and it's just so much fun. But as far as Light Gun games go, I mean, for the Wii, this is freaking sweet. Yes, I did a top 30. So I did those 30 games individually, and then I also did honorable mentions. So not only did I do a top 30, but I also had an honorable mentions where I think I covered another 10 to 15 games. So that is a lot of eShop games for the Wii U. And I did it before other people did it, so a lot of people just copied my homework, which, you know, was a little annoying because they didn't really give me any credit. Oh yeah. It was the sequel to is it Beyond Oasis? Well, one was a Genesis game and one was the Sega Saturn game. I might be confusing the names, but yeah, I mean it's really good. It does a little bit, I think, that isometric view though that sometimes gets in the way of actually gameplay. This is just hold the trigger down and destroy everything. And this would have been played with like mounted machine guns, so it was really insane to do that. You would feel like the rumble when you play it, but it's a beautiful game. Yeah. And it's probably could be the very best Genesis game. At least if you're into action adventure games, then you would probably consider it to be the best Sega Genesis game. My top 10 Sega Genesis games, I don't think I've done it yet, but if I did, believe it or not, I would have to put Alter Beast on there. I did a whole video reviewing Alter Beast because you can play it multiple different ways. It's one of my favorite parts of the game.
Would I be surprised how much content on YouTube is a result of big fans copying the homework and Probably not.
No, there was when I did my WiiWare video, there was a guy by the name of Nintendo that almost entirely copied and pasted my video. Like he used some of the same words I used to describe the games. He used 8 out of 10 of my top 10. It was ridiculous. And it was a big channel, so you know he got all the views and I got nothing. I don't know. I don't watch his stuff, so I don't know enough to watch it. Well, I know, like, for a while, I think that Metal Jesus guy was, like, watching my stuff, so he was trying, like, intentionally not to talk about any game that I talk about. So that was kind of weird. Which is why I did the April Fool's Day video of Metal Jesus did shit. Because it's, like, okay, he's obviously watching my stuff. Like, I have it on good authority that he's seen my videos. Yet, he doesn't want to talk about me at all. Or ask me to be in one of his videos. It's kind of weird. But he'll put, like, Gaming Off the Grid in, you know. And they're cool guys, you know, like, I've done videos with them. But, like, you know, leave off me, you know. I'm just a crappy little YouTuber that's under 10,000 subscribers. Until recently. But still, no one cares about me, so. I'm an under-the-radar kind of YouTuber. For now. And I don't think I'm going to be like I mean, some people would say, "Oh, what do you mean you're already there? You're at 10,000." No, not really. I think that actually the drama gives you subscribers. That's might be some of my problem. I don't start enough fights. Also, if on that note. You know, sometimes I do these really stupid April Fool's Day videos, and there was a guy by the name of Ben Patton who did Port Center. Really great YouTuber. Like, his work is so damn good. Like, puts mine to shame. And I did a video saying that he died. And I didn't ask him or anything. I didn't know him. But he, like, commented on it. Like, hey, my sister saw this video and thought I died. Like, why would you do this? He was such a jerk, you know? Like, but I mean, he was cool about it, you know? But I mean, like, oh yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I told the world he died. That's pretty terrible. Oh no! Matter of fact, we had a super chat, which I'm super proud of, because first one ever, and. You know, I don't want people to give me their money. Like, I'm okay. I am happy with people giving me their time. The fact that anyone takes the time out to watch my terrible videos, I am super happy with. Yeah. So. I mean, I might do a charity stream at some point, but I think I need more viewers just to make it even feasible for us. If people really start enjoying the live streams, we'll probably. And then I have to find it. You know, I know some decent charities that
You got the good deal on your channel. Proud to be the first supercharger. I put you on the same level as Sega Lord X.
You know what? Okay, so when that's a good one actually, because when I started this channel, I was going to do every single American Sega Dream or not Dreamcast, Sega Saturn game. But then I found out that most Saturn games were covered by Sega Lord X, and he pretty much beat me to it. So, I decided to go with the Atari Jaguar instead, because I had almost a complete collection of Atari Jaguar games, and I only had to buy like 5 or 6 of them to complete my collection to cover every single Atari Jaguar game. And at the time, I was missing maybe like, I don't even know how many Sega Saturn games there were. I want to say like 50 Sega Saturn games, not including like rare variants of the same game, that I would have needed to do every single Sega Saturn game. So it's because of him that I didn't do the Sega Saturn. But I might, and now it's so hard to just do full-on reviews of each game that I probably won't do that with the Sega Saturn. But I would still like to do a lot more Sega Saturn content. If anyone hasn't seen my sexy Sega Saturn video, they gotta watch that, because that is some content you're not gonna see on any channel that gives a crap about the channel. Because, you know, it's too spicy for YouTube. So that's like a labor of love.
Misses. I meant that's hilarious about the guy and his sister. I meant sorry. Trying to type as fast as I can.
Choose the window to select the mission.
Okay. You know what? Let's be done with this. Tim, we should do one game together.
Okay.
We'll do one game together, and then we'll end the live stream. I think this game is we mentioned it earlier in the live stream, and I think it'll be perfectly fitting here.
Ringfit Master says, so nice to see the Atari Jaguar get a lot more love nowadays. Thanks to the homebrew community, we are now finally seeing the Jaguar's potential unlocked. Absolutely.
Battlesphere, I think, that homebrew game, but I don't know if it's 100% homebrew. I think it might have been partially developed during the heyday of the Wii U or the Jaguar.
And I think you and I've had this conversation before. This might spark some debate, but I feel like the Lynx was a better console than the Game Boy. Just it didn't get the love it should have. I mean, because it had a backlit screen, it was color. It just didn't get the games that it should have got.
Well,
I don't know.
yeah, well, I mean, the Lynx, I thought, was just a terrific game console itself.
Exactly.
I mean, like, if they literally just took the game straight from the Lynx and ripped them instead of the Jaguar, I kind of would have been happy with that. Like, some of those games are freaking amazeballs. Maybe, got the frame rate to work a little bit better or made it smoothed out, but the Lynx, I thought, was terrific.
Right.
Matter of fact, when I got my Game Gear, I was somewhat wrongfully upset with my mom because I asked for an Atari Lynx and she got me a Game Gear for my birthday. And I'm like heartbroken because I don't have, I'd rather have Lynx than a Game Gear.
Right.
Like, and at the time, people would have thought that was insane and stupid. Okay. Okay, so, balance boat. Okay, well, so we're doing 2-player. So this game, it's actually kind of better if neither person knows what the hell is going on.
Okay.
But we're gonna play mini games, and what we're gonna do here is we're gonna play some mini games, and what we're trying to do is balance him on this boat. Okay, we're also, depending on the color of the guy to put on the boat, depends on what level they're going to have to be put at. So controls, okay, so we're going to paddle our boat. I'm player 1, he's player 2. We're going to try and work together to paddle to the finish line. So we're going to do this. This is the thing, and I'm going to work a little extra harder to maybe... So, you paddle.
Oh, I thought you were like kind of
You want to go faster because you got to turn your way. And maybe I need to go faster. Okay, we're gonna fail. We failed so bad. So that's how this game is. We cooperatively play this game, and if we fail, well then you'll have one big character and one small character. You want to put the big character in the middle, or maybe offset slightly to one side. So you have to. Oh shit. Okay, you're gonna have to come more in front of it.
probably.
And back up. It's at the top. You might have to back up more.
Got it.
Okay. So it has to be on the purple level.
What are you trying to do? Just bounce it out?
Yeah, and you closer to the middle because he's big.
Ring Fit Master says almost every portable handheld definitely that had the potential to blow the Game Boy away in every way. Problem with the Link, some of the Game Gear was the price, and no offense, but the battery life is horrible. Oh, and last thing that the Link was Nintendo playing Monopoly with third parties.
Of course. Okay.
I will give guys an equal crap.
We have to turn it sideways for this one. And we're working together to sort of get to the finish line. So I'm blue, you're red. You have to turn the horse to face the direction the horse needs to face. Good. Next section. You stop. Okay, no. Good. I think we just light them. Good. They should go away. You get over there. Get over. Keep going.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now you're up. See? And so it requires some communication, but not a whole lot. Wait. Good. You dirty dog. Go back up the ladder. Go. Keep pushing.
Yep.
Good. Okay, maybe me. Okay. Horses. Boom. Do you know what your first one means? Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. Boom. Boom. We're doing it. Tap. I think we did it. 17 seconds. 14. We got it. There's no way we're going to fail this. 12 seconds. 10. Did it. Okay. Anyone talking? Come on, guys. Speak up.
The last one was I'll give guys an E for effort.
Well, I mean, what's going to get bad here is this pointer controls. So we're both yellow. So if you just go on the other side of the pillar with your person, or we'll put it on this put yours a little closer. No, over here on this thing. Yeah, because the whole thing is this boat has to be balanced. Otherwise, it's game over and the live stream goes down.
Rainbow Masters, now I'm scared if I play games with second opinion games, he'll yell at me, JK. Well, see, then he might throw a controller at you.
Well, it is the Wii. That's gonna happen.
His can of Pepsi.
Okay, you might have to back up a little bit. We're because you're gonna need the pointer controls for this, and what we're doing is we are shooting the cans, keeping them in the air.
Oh, press
A button.
Okay, yep.
Keeping the cans in the air.
Start.
I'll juggle these two.
I think I got 2 points down.
Woo! 32 points. We did it. Cleared the level. And then now we're going to do the balance board again. Okay. So, well, if you want to go like right here, and then I can put my guy.
Oh, yeah,
you have to go on your
I
yellow.
forgot.
Not in the middle, though. Oh.
Sit over there.
Did I do it too much? Okay. That's as close as we want to be. We don't want to be any more. But it's balanced. We're a balanced act. Play for size. So if we lose, it'll be one big guy, one small guy. So this, we hold it like this, and we just try to maneuver ourselves through the asteroids. Easier said than done.
Start.
Especially with this type of shenanigans. Oh my god.
Go.
Shenanigans! I'm just gonna drag you through this minefield. Oh. As we're hardcore gamers,
Yeah.
playing the Wii. We're doing really good, actually. This is... BAM! We did it! That's riveting
Rainbow
gameplay.
Masters bounce. I don't know about that. That ship looks like it's glistening the starboard.
That reminds me of an interesting story. One day there was this captain on a boat, just got command of a battleship, and... Okay, so... yeah, maybe there. Good. And he sees a light off in the distance, and he says, "Signal them to turn to starboard." And then they say, "You turn to starboard." And then he says, no, we are a battleship. Tell them to go to starboard. And then they say, you go to starboard.
Springford Master says, this game is the definition of hardcore.
Yes.
More hardcore than Doom 2016.
So then the guy says, you turn to starboard or we will blow you out of the water. And then the other light says, I recognize that you are a battleship, but we are a lighthouse. Turn to starboard. So, never trust the fresh captain with that. Okay, so here, the fish is going to signal to us that we need to do it, and then at the same time, we need to pull back like this. And without whipping ourselves in the face. And if we do it properly, we will catch a short swordfish. We need 5 points to win. We are in sync, like the Backstreet Boys. Is that how that joke goes? Oh shit! See, I am fucking up because I'm laughing at my bad joke. I think that's how that joke goes, right? Yeah. Never mind. Oh shit! We won. We won. The first time I ever won at that game. So that's pretty good. Woo! Okay, so I got purple. We got green. So you want to go up there. Okay. No, it's good. It's good. So you kind of want to keep this leveled out, and you want to make sure that one person places it so that we know like how to counteract. But you don't want to freak out either. Round 6, playing for size.
Please says, let's see how compatible you are. Input Master says, back to the opinion games, back. All right. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so this is kind of tricky. There's no way we're gonna do this. We cannot fall off. You have to hold it sideways. You cannot fall off, and we have to work together.
Oh please. I can do this.
Don't fall. Nope, towards me! Towards me!
God.
Okay, come on.
All right.
I almost fell. We did it! Oh my god. That is intense. And, we did it without a whole lot of communication between us, which,
Right.
means, we're good like that. We're good. Cannot believe we did that. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, you're going to have to put your guy right around here because my guy has to go here.
Don't fall.
Oh, fall.
Okay.
Most,
Got it.
the most hardcore game on the Wii. Play for size. Okay. Okay, so this is pure luck. There's no other way to say this.
Springford Master says, so disappointed. I was hoping for someone to fall last turn.
You just pick a door and hopefully you don't die. Yeah, it's pure luck. There's no communication. Hey, pick the other door. Oh, of course, someone's taking a dump. Perfect place for a bathroom.
Try the ominous door.
Another bathroom?
Time's up.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're not good at blindly guessing things. Who would have thought? Jeez Louise. Okay, so my guy is a huge guy. Okay, get ready to go to that end. Let me place my thing down so that we know how much to counterbalance. All the way at the end, all the way at the end, all the way at the end, hurry! We did it! We did it! It was too close! Too close! Another half a second. would not have been as good at that. Okay. Woo! Okay, shoot the balloons.
Yep.
A button. Just shoot all the balloons. Just shoot all the balloons. It's just a beautiful balloon shooting game. You see balloons, shoot them. Balloons go down. We got this. $34. Crushed it. Best I've ever done this game.
Input Master says, typical Nintendo, they have to make a minigame where it's just luck. And, this roller coaster minigame reminds me of Roller Coaster and Mario Sunshine.
It actually does remind me of Mario Sunshine. Okay, so I'm thinking you want to go like right around there, and but wait until I drop my guy. Oh no, yeah, right around there. Go ahead. Perfectly balanced. Crushing it. Might actually win this game.
Balance, actually.
We only have to make it 10 rounds. We're almost there. We only had one really, really close call. Okay.
Time, let's do this.
A little bit of communication is good here if you want to say right or left. And we know which. So we're going to go over speeders. So over one. Good. Straight to the right if we have to. Straight rope. Oh, we both made the same mistake. Crushed it. We crushed it. Crushed.
Connor Cleat says, play the love game on this.
Oh my god. Maybe, okay. We might have time for one love game because it's a 5-minute game. Okay, so I'm thinking you right around there or there. I'll put mine here. Good. We might do it.
Balance.
Like most things in my life, leans a little to. No, not most things. Only one
says,
thing.
the love game sounds like the best game. So what the falling out
Okay,
is.
so we're
alright.
doing it back and forth, and if you shake it, it'll do like a super bounce. But hopefully we don't have to do that. It's tricky to do. No, see.
Sending that one at you.
Wait, did we fail?
Yeah, we only got 27.
Oh, okay. This is the last one though. So, okay, you have the big guy. So you right there in the middle, but let me. But let me.
That's fine. She's bound. Come on, bounce
I think
out.
we did it.
Bounce out.
We did it. We beat the game. We beat the game. Beat it. Okay, this is literally it. So we will do the love game. Friend connection. 2 players. I'll be this guy. Can you point screen? No, doesn't matter. Okay. Start. So, here we go. Friend connection. So, it's going to ask us questions, and then we're going to play a minigame.
Benefit Master says the ship had a hole and immediately sinks. You lose.
Hey, that is a thing. Okay? So let's see how we do in
Don't talk
this.
to each other. Got it.
Okay, don't tell each other what we're selecting. Question tests. One question. Which would you rather meet, an alien or a caveman? I feel like that was pretty easy. What would you rather wear? Cowboy hat, cowboy boots? Okay. Would you rather eat raw fish or raw vegetables?
Which is the coolest?
Backwards hat, flip-flops, crazy socks.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
Hardest to see.
The hardest to sleep through it.
3,
Okay. I live right next to the airport, so I could sleep through airplanes all day. So let's see. Okay, minigame time. What's our minigame? I think we just feel like we nailed a bunch of minigames. Okay, so what we're doing here is we're just raising up, but we have to go in order. Like you go, I go, you go, I go. So you start and I'll go.
Alright.
Okay.
start.
Yep. Wii motion controls fail me yet again. That was needed.
Oh, 32. We need 30. Oh, 40.
No, 40 was the all-time best.
Oh,
okay. So we crushed it, especially our first time ever trying it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see how we did to end the live stream. And hopefully we can play another one of these sometime soon. We ranked 88! Woo! That is unbelievably good in this game.
Ring Fit Master says Nintendo. Oh, wow.
Every
Got all
question.
questions right. Nintendo, Ring Fit Master says Nintendo Logic. You guys suck at basketball, so you must not love each other. Gotta break the bad news of the girlfriend.
Okay. Cowboy hat? Yeah, hell yeah, I'd wear a cowboy hat all day. Vegetables, because raw fish is weird. Crazy socks, I was having a hard time with that one. Wasn't crazy socks. But rock concert.
Connor says you better love each other.
Son of a bitch. Okay, quit. Thank you very much for tuning in for this live stream. Hopefully the next one will have far more interesting games, because I did not pick out any of the games that I wanted to do today. It was just sort of on a whim. Thank you very much for 10,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for a super chat, which I never thought would happen. I'm super psyched. Who would have thought $2 would make me so happy? I did, because I am super cheap. I'm going to go eat a bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's now with that. Okay. And hopefully in the comments down below, you can still tell me everything that's going on and let me ideas and stuff like that. And until later, I will see you again, guys. Cut it. End it.